welcome to Adriel Enterprises. So my name is Ikoya. I'm the CEO and founder of Adriel Enterprises. Adriel Enterprises is a company that does social media marketing, and we also do business and brand consulting. So I'm here today to give you five tips on how to get social media engagement. This was a question that I've had a few people ask me, and I figured if a few people are asking, there's probably a lot more of you out there that are wondering how to do this. And since Adriel Enterprises specializes in social media marketing, I decided to go ahead and give you these 5 tips. But a few things I just want to really say to you before we get started is, you guys, social media is a marathon. It is not a sprint. So if you're looking or you're thinking that these tips are going to be things that are going to get you overnight thousands and thousands of followers, I'm going to tell you now, go ahead and just shut the video off and move on to something else. Because these 5 tips, they do work, but you will have to do them over a period of time. You know, I call those people, there are some phenomenons out there who get 1 million followers within a year, are able to grow really instantaneously. And I think that's amazing. And I'm not saying that it's not possible. I'm just saying that is not the norm. Most of us experience a gradual building and a gradual following as we grow our business, and the more consistent we get, the more we find our voice, the easier it gets, and we get in tune with what our message is and what our purpose is, then you start to draw your following. So I want to encourage you to just stick with it. Use these 5 tips, stick with it. And then if you have your own tips or something that you do that I didn't share, please share it down below. I would love to hear what it is that you do, or what has really gotten you a lot of engagement. So let's get right into it, because I know you probably like, Ikoya, let's start. So number 5 is join groups. Now, when I say join groups, I'm particularly talking about Facebook groups. You guys, if you don't know about Facebook groups, then you need to get into the know. Facebook groups are on Facebook, and there's groups for practically every niche, topic, hobby, whatever it is you can think of. And so once you join one group, they'll send you, of course, you know, like everything on Facebook, they'll send you other groups. So, you know, maybe type in your interests and what you like. I'm a part of a ton of entrepreneur groups, and I can't tell you how much these groups have helped me. I've made so many friends. I've gotten so many collaborations through them, responses, and just a lot of support. So for whatever business, field, niche, or whatever you're in, you need to get on Facebook and you need to find a group and join it. And then when I say join the group, that doesn't mean just looking and lurking and seeing what's going on. Really get in there. Talk amongst the people in the group. There's different days that they have where you can advertise, or if you have an answer for a question, answer people's questions. Just make yourself known in the group, and as you start to interact more in the group, you'll find that people will start to interact more with you. So it's really important to find Facebook groups that are in your niche, and you can do this offline too with joining business groups and groups, but definitely this is more social media engagement, so I'm talking more about things to do online, and so Facebook groups is definitely the place to start. So you've joined a Facebook group, okay? Number 4 is hashtags. Use hashtags. Now, every single platform doesn't have hashtags. Hashtags don't work to me. I mean, you can put them on Facebook, but they don't work as well as they do on, per se, Instagram or Twitter, but they are important. So if you are not putting hashtags that are relevant to what your followers or what your customers will be looking for to find you, then you are missing out on a lot of potential clients. So for example, Adriel Enterprises, we do social media marketing. So any posts that I do, especially on Twitter and Instagram, that have to do with Adriel Enterprises, I'm always putting social media marketing, networking, business info, business tools, free tools, things like that, so that people who would be looking for me, if they search those relevant hashtags, they would find me. So the secret to hashtags is not just putting any hashtag, but thinking about what it is that your consumer or your client would be searching for, and you want to put that hashtag down there so that you will come up in that stream and they can find you. So make sure that you're posting hashtags, especially on Twitter and Instagram. If you are not using hashtags on Twitter and Instagram, you guys, you're really, really wasting your time. Do not post anything without hashtags, okay? Number 3 is be social. The whole point of social media is to be social. I think sometimes we forget that. I think sometimes, especially when you're running a business or you're an entrepreneur, a blogger, what have you, you're so busy trying to drive traffic and so busy trying to get engagement on your own platforms and your own channels that you forget that there's other people out there that are doing the same thing. So you got to give to get, right? And when I say give, I don't mean just liking somebody or subscribing to somebody just to like it. Really seek out people who are in the same industry that you're in, or who like the type of things that you're in, the type of video, or making type of videos that you like, or posting type of content that you like. Make sure you're commenting on them, engaging, sharing their content is a big one. You guys, you want people to share your stuff. Well, hey, are you sharing their stuff? Follow people, find people, reach out to them, like their stuff, leave really nice comments below. The more you begin to engage and be social on a certain platform, the more people are going to do the same to you. I mean, think about it. Are you going to be quick to follow the person who's always commenting and liking your posts, or are you going to be more quick to follow somebody who doesn't? It's just that simple. So the whole point of social media is to be social. So be social. And also, when you're getting engagement, make sure that you're responding back to those people's comments, liking them, telling them thank you, okay? The whole point of social media is to be social. I think sometimes we get so much caught up in the numbers, and that's great. We all want to have great numbers, but it's more important to be social, because if you have 100 followers, but out of those 100 followers, 60% are engaged, then that's better than 1 million followers where only 10% are engaged, okay? So make sure that you're being social. Number 2, you guys, is really simple, and I know you guys are going to be like, really, Koya, but I'm serious. The way to get social media engagement is to be consistent. Number 2 is consistency. You got to be consistent. Nobody is going to follow somebody who only posts once every 2 or 3 weeks, or even for that, once a month. I can't tell you how many people I go back in and I unfollow them because they haven't posted things in months. If a person has started following you, it's because they're looking forward to your content. They like something that you're doing. They want to see more. That's why they followed you. They want you in their timeline. So you need to be consistent, whether that's posting once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. I say every day. It depends on what your business niche or vlog is and which social media platform you're on, but it has to be consistent. People have to know that when they go on whatever Instagram page of yours, Snapchat, vice versa, whatever pages that you're picking to be on, that you're being consistent. And I know it's hard to be consistent on every one, but I would highly recommend that you at least pick 3 that you love, that are like your 3 that you're really, really engaged in, and that you're extremely consistent on, because that is the key too. If you post something once and it draws somebody's eyes and then you don't post again for a month, you're going to lose their attention. Social media is like this, right? Everything's moving fast. It's the information age. So make sure you're being consistent in your posting. And the number one thing, you guys, to get engagement, and this one, I know people are going to be like, really? But I promise you, is giving out good information or content. I'm do social media marketing. Every quarter, if you join my mailing list, guess what? I give you some type of free worksheet or some type of free thing that's going to help you with your social media marketing in your business. So last quarter just ended, and that quarter I gave you a go live worksheet, which helped people go live. Actually helped you plan out what you're going to talk about, what you're going to say, so you can go live on social media. And it was great. I got a lot of people who joined my mailing list in order to download it. This month, it's a goal tracker to help you reach your goals. People want that. People want help reaching their goals. And so guess what? That's a way to get information and get people engaged. If you're always selling, buy my product, buy my product, buy my product, buy my product, guess what? There's a whole bunch of people out there buying products. Why should they buy your product over somebody else? But if you're giving good information, when I'm telling you, hey, this is what you do to be engaged, and then I say, hey, now I'm doing a webinar, or I have a book about this, who do you think you're going to be more likely to buy from? The person that's always telling you to buy, or the person who has already given you information? You've already built a relationship with them. You know that their content is great. You're going to be more inclined to spend your dollar there. So I want to encourage you to just really, really be putting out there great information and good content. And that is the number one way, in my opinion, to get engaged. I know I have followed a lot of people because they're great with their content and they're great with the information that they're giving. And I'm sure if you think about it, you're the same way. Okay. So 1 through 5 again. Number 5 is join Facebook groups. Number 4 is use hashtags. Number 3 is to be social, follow, subscribe, share. Number 2 is to be consistent, you guys, every week. Be consistent posting. And then the number 1 thing is give out great information or content. So I hope these helped. Like I said, if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up and share it. Also, make sure you subscribe for more great business tips. Head over to adrielent.com and download that goal tracker so that you can get started on your goals. As always, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Remember to keep God first and create opportunities.